We're here on TV 18. Thanks for being with us this morning. This segment is brought to you by the YMCA, snowmountainranch.org. Check out all of their fun activities that are still happening for their Fall Fest all the way through September, maybe even October. So go check out their website, snowmountainranch.org, right here in the Valley. We're hanging out with Steve and fire, talking volunteers. So you mentioned that you started in patrol. So
yes.
had a lot of first responder experience.
Yes.
Do you see your new people have that experience, or does anyone come in like having no idea what they're about to get themselves into?
I think sometimes it surprises people when they come in and see what we do. We try and prepare them, but you ease them into it.
Yeah.
And try and train them, up to that
right,
level.
Right. But the first time you show up on a scene, sometimes maybe is the first time people have seen anything that serious, right?
Absolutely. Sometimes you leave them at the truck and you have the senior guys, and then you kind of, like I said, ease them into it. And then, but then we talk about it, we brief afterwards, and we try and, keep track of one another.
Right, right. Very good. So build camaraderie, and you were saying like it's nice to bring people in as a team, so different times of year bring in a group of people.
Yeah.
Does that help with that?
Yeah, they may talk to each other, you know, and we always have open door policy, but, if anything's bugging them, they need to come talk and, talk about it. Don't let it build up.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, sometimes we see some bad stuff.
Yeah, and mentally I feel like probably is huge to be able to say, hey dude, even though we're tough and rough, we can talk about it. And
yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about kind of a volunteer, just kind of what you would expect as a volunteer, different calls that you could go on, just kind of what a day in the life of a volunteer could look like.
So to start out, there's a minimum amount of training before you even get a pager and be able to go on a call. Basically just to keep yourself safe and not get anybody else in trouble either. But we wear different color helmets so you know that they're a new member, so just by looking at them, because all of our gear looks the same. And then so they'll get the initial training to be able to respond. Once they are able to go on the trucks, then they can help out with what they're trained on. So being an officer, you need to know strengths and weaknesses of all of our members, not even our probationary members, but all of our members, to be able to do something. Because we're a volunteer agency, and some people are very good at some things, and some people, so we kind of balance out.
Yeah. That's a lot of things for you to know as the trainer, right?
Absolutely.
As to kind of keep everyone straight and learn about people and
their strengths and weaknesses, and absolutely.
Interesting. Do you do personality tests? Because that would be very interesting.
That's done in the fire service. I can't say we've done them, but we do ask some questions that are personality based when we interview people coming in.
Right.
And a lot of that, you can teach anybody how to pull a hose off the truck. If somebody doesn't fit well within the department, you're not going to change somebody's personality. So that's big in the fire service overall.
Okay. Very interesting.
Personality-wise.
You brought in some gear, and you mentioned different colored helmets. So let's tell me what you brought. You have so many things.
Well, our helmets, our chief officers wear white.
Okay.
Our lieutenants and captains wear red.
Yep.
Firefighters wear black, and our probation members wear orange. So that just by looking at somebody, you can tell what level they're at, what rank they're at. And also
so come find someone in a red helmet and not an orange helmet when I need someone.
Exactly. And we call this our SCBA.
Okay.
It's self-contained breathing apparatus, and a lot of people call it an oxygen tank, but oxygen is flammable, so you don't want to wear oxygen. It's just regular air, 21% oxygen. So it's just atmosphere air.
Yeah.
We wear that on our back to breathe clean air when we go in.
All the time?
Put our mask on. If the call dictates it, anything that says fire, we wear that, because all this
is going to go.
Is plastic. It's going to go. You don't want to breathe that. So also, it tells how much air is in the tank, and also has an alarm on there. So if we get in trouble, we can set an alarm off, and somebody can come and find us.
Do those live on the truck?
They do. They actually fit right in the seats on the truck. So you just sit in and put it on. You sit in the truck.
Yeah. It looks heavy.
It's, well, maybe a little bit. Not too bad.
But to wear, and then you've got all of your, like, that's a lot of physical.
It's a lot lighter than when I started. I mean, they used to be steel bottles, and now they're composite. So they're a lot lighter than when I started.
Okay.
And then this is all called PPE, personal protective equipment.
Okay.
But it's, I mean, they're about $2,000 here.
Yeah.
A couple hundred for a helmet, and radio for communication, boots.
Right.
So
and it's not yours, but it's fit for you, and you grab that jacket all the time. Your name's on it.
Yeah, my name's on it. So because when we're wearing all this stuff, we have the name on the back of our helmet, on the back of our jacket. So from behind, you can see who somebody is.
Yeah.
Because we all wear the same same equipment.
Right. I can smell it.
Yeah, it's we try and wash it. You know, the big thing in the fire service, you got to wash it because it has a lot of bad stuff on it, and it's been washed recently. But firefighter cancer is huge these days, so you have to be able to kind of protect yourself from all the bad stuff.
Right. What would you say the biggest challenge is in your position as the coordinator?
Just trying to keep everybody trained to keep themselves out of harm's way. You know, I mean, you try and you know, driver operators and firefighters, and we try and keep people trained for our low frequency, high risk calls.
Okay.
You know, things that we don't do very much that can be dangerous for us. You know, there's a lot of things we do a lot, and they're low risk. Right. You know, so we try and basically keep people safe. Yeah. Us first, and then the public after that as we're going in.
Yeah. Can you tell me this? I don't even know. What is the number one thing you guys respond to?
Oh.
Or most popular?
Well, fire alarms and car wrecks, basically, are kind of the big ones. Yep. You know, a lot of fire alarms, and you know, like burnt toast or whatever it may be. You know, or it's just you know, something with the system. But and car wrecks. Yeah, and traffic up here, it's increasing, right? So have you seen an increase in traffic accidents and people who are coming in for the weekend? And not really an increase. It seems like it's been steady right along. It goes up in the winter, people coming up, not used to driving in the snow up here. Yeah. You know? So you do see some inexperienced drivers in winter conditions. Right. But I say it kind of good. That's good to hear. It's even, yeah. Okay, so if someone is watching and is thinking about joining, what would you say to them to get them to come in and check you out? Check out the website, get some information on the website, and come in and visit us. We like giving tours and showing our stuff, you know, our trucks and our station. And then when you get a tour, we'll tell you what we do, how we do, some of the commitments, and you got to be honest to yourself. If you barely have time to do what you do now, you know, you can't take on another job. So you have to be honest to yourself to be able to put in the time commitment and the training. Yeah, and even though it's volunteer, it's still a job, right? It is a job, yeah. But, and just go in and no pressure, right? They don't have to sign anything on a dotted line. And come in, go explore, and say, yeah, I'm interested. Can you tell me about it? You know, somebody will walk you around, show you some of our equipment, talk about what the different trucks do. Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you for your service and what you do for this community. It's huge, probably, and sometimes unnoticed. So thank you. Thanks. And thanks for being on our couch. Again, Steve Waldorf is here. He is the training and operations coordinator for the East Grand Fire Protection District. And the website again? EastGrandFire.com. Okay, go check them out. Go visit Steve if you want to be a firefighter. Thanks for being here. We'll be back here on TV 18. Next coming up is National Public Lands Day. We're going to learn about how you can volunteer and what you can do to help in the community here or in your own community wherever you live. So we'll be back on TV 18.